What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Metaverse. This is a real quick video just to kind of go over something I think I glossed over in the last video I did about the NFP, or Non-Fungible Peoples project. There's definitely something that caught my eye on the initial look, but I didn't really go into detail about it because I wasn't 100% sure myself what it was that was kind of feeling a little weird to me. But I think I figured it out now, and I'd love to go over that. So in the initial video, obviously I talked a lot about the utility. I talked a lot about their roadmap. I talked a lot about, their socials and how those are doing. And I kind of gave a prediction, not really, I'm not an advisor necessarily, but I gave you my thoughts, right? And I think that that entire time there was something kind of bothering me about what I was seeing, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I realized after looking at it again, it's the price. These are so cheap for what they are and what you're getting. And I'm trying to figure out why. If we look here, it's obviously the same project I looked at before. Floor price is 1.4, all this makes sense. The numbers here make sense. Now, if you look at Discord here, if we go to the general chat, I think I saw it being posted before just as a response. They have a bot set up to kind of auto respond to questions about Mint. See if I can scroll up and find that so I can kind of go through this and why this is a little weird to me. Oh, that's pretty big too. That's huge. There's such a high value project right there. I'm just trying to find the auto response without having to trigger it myself. And here we go. Pre-sale for whitelist. This is standard for the most part. The one non-standard part of this is the price. These are so cheap. This is the same project I looked at last time with the insane photorealistic art, and you get the assets, and you get the SDK development kit. SDK is source development kit, by the way. I don't think I explained that last time, but SDK is a tool for other people to be able to use your product in various softwares and game engines and such like that. But 0.08, 0.2 for the actual public sale, these are so cheap. Like, I think before I said, I wasn't super sure if this was going to sell out. I was too focused on the social media presence and the engagement. And what I've realized after thinking about it today is you have to sometimes just take a step back, look at more raw numbers than that, look at less on the wider reach of, the influencing side of things and the, exposure side of things, the engagement side of things, and look at what are the hard, facts going on here, what exactly is going to be happening here. And with this information I've just seen here, because I didn't see this at all in a last video, at this price, there's like no way. There's no way this isn't going to sell out. It's nuts. And there are two things that I can think of as someone who has done marketing and business related ventures, not so much in the NFT space, but more general type things, looking at markets especially, is either because it's DAZ 3D, they can afford to do this because they're DAZ 3D. They don't need this they're not relying on this to turn an enormous profit and like change anybody's lives. They're set. They're all millionaires. That's what it is. It's not just a developer, a studio. It's one of the largest 3D modeling, producers, software developers. It's a done deal with that. The other thing I can think of, and this is the one that may be way more off base here. This is coming from my more general marketing, is they may be seeing the trend in asset delivery utility. That's the CloneX and this project here thing. I've seen a few more. There's definitely going to be more in the future, where they're giving you the models themselves to animate with and put into VR and, put into VTuber programs and do whatever you want with them. They're giving you that as part of the utility. And we're seeing more and more of those. I think the largest one is definitely still CloneX though. I think these guys might be seeing the market trend towards that being a successful utility. And this cheap price here is meant to entice people into investing into this project over this flood that might be coming of these kinds of projects, where I think they might be, we call it undercutting. You're cutting under the price that you're going to expect these assets to be at so that yours looks more enticing compared to whatever comes out after at a higher price. That might be something that's happening. It could be an NFT specific thing that I don't know about because, again, I'm still relatively new to the space. Could be any number of things. It's just this here. Now that I see this information, it all fits together. Why I was feeling so weird about it in the last video, why I was so unsure. Now my insecurity is absolutely assuaded. This is gonna sell out. I would be extremely surprised if this didn't sell out. And I would be more surprised if it didn't do extremely well and if, there wasn't an amazing value to be had here. Because, just look at this. Everyone on this pre-sale is guaranteed like a 4x. That's nutty. That's craziness. This is some confidence right here. This is Daz being like, yeah, we've got this. The huge ass team. But yeah, it's all making a lot more sense to me now looking at this. For sure. And they have a very good strategy ahead with that. I already looked through their announcements. They definitely are on the ball here, but that's what you would expect from this kind of project, These are the kind of things that you can look forward to with more, larger production, more corporate NFT projects like this. But yeah, that makes way more sense. So let's check out, I want to see that video. I'm not recording desktop audio, so I shouldn't get, copyright striked at all here. I'm gonna blow this up. What? Yep, Daz Studio. Oh, it's the other way around, I thought. I thought the support would go the other way around, where they're gonna make a collection of some kind, but no. This is basically gonna let you use what this is looking like is it's gonna allow you to use the CloneX stuff with the same software that Daz is developing, and it'll allow you to use it in Daz Posing Studio, which if you're smart with modeling, you can already do. Any model format can be translated into any other model format. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. I thought that was VTube Studio or something. Roblox. There it is. VR chat. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. And you know what? I called it too, because Daz already works with VR chat. Taffy, VR chat integration. This deal, VR chat integration. It was a done deal. These spaces, these VR spaces, it's a small-ish market, but it's getting larger. But if we're talking about metaverse, what we consider the metaverse, I think VR is the next step towards getting people there. And this stuff is really exciting. I'm so glad that a big project finally showed off VR chat, because I think there's so much potential in that. Now, not necessarily on VR chat itself. VR chat doesn't have any kind of infrastructure for that kind of thing, but just getting their foot in the VR door, I think that is so important for the future of the metaverse here, getting people immersed in it. And VR is the best at that. Sorry for the tangent. I saw VR chat and I was like, I called it. I knew it. Whatever I said in the last video, any insecurity I had, no, it's gone. Of course, they knocked it out of the park. It's Daz3D. Who cares if they have 1,000 followers on Twitter or whatever? This was obviously, there was no way that this wasn't going to be exactly where it is right now. This is going to absolutely blow up. This is no longer just one to watch. This is one to get on it, get on the ball right now. I hope we see more VR chat. I hope we see some chill out VR. I hope we see some more VR integration into these spaces, because I think that is the true next step to a real life metaverse with complete interaction and full immersion. I'm ranting, and I'm gonna stop before I continue ranting forever. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. I read all of them. Make sure to subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with our upload schedule here. Make sure to ring the notification bell. That'll give you notification and keep you in the loop every time that we upload a new video. And till next time, stay meta.